First, we will talk about mass measuring tools. Then we will talk about the mass measuring units. There is more than one device used to measure the mass of the objects, such as the common balance, which is used to measure the mass of some objects, such as fruits and vegetables. Also, we use sensitive balance to measure small objects or small masses, such as jewelries and chemical substances. So we choose the balance according to the mass we want to measure. There is more than one unit for measuring masses, such as gram, kilogram, and ton. But why? Why there is more than one unit for measuring masses? Let's suppose that there is no unit for measuring the mass of the objects except the gram. So if you went to the vendor to buy 1 kilogram of tomato, for example, he will count 1,000 grams on the bed of the balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 101, 102, 103, 501, 502, 503, 504, 901, 902, 903. It's very, very difficult thing. So you can see, it is very hard thing, or almost impossible. So we thought about packing 1,000 grams together in one unit to make the measuring process easy. And we call this unit, which equals 1,000 grams, a kilogram. So 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. Kilo equals 1,000. So kilogram equals 1,000 grams. The same thing with ton. We bagged 1,000 kilograms together and we call this unit a ton. 1 ton equals 1,000 kilograms. So the mass measuring units are gram for lighter objects such as jewelry, kilogram, which equals 1,000 grams for measuring the objects such as fruits and vegetables, and ton, which equals 1,000 kilograms for heavy objects such as cement. If you bought a bottle of oil or vinegar and you doubt the seller, what will you do to ensure the volume of these bottles? Do you have a mixer? Sure you have. This jar is considered as a graduated cylinder, which is used to measure the volume of objects. If you wanted to measure the volume of liquids, just pour the liquids into it. And then read the volume of the liquid. So I have half 1 liter. But how can we use the graduated cylinder to measure the volume of solid objects? First, pour a certain amount of water into the jar. (500 cubic centimeters, for example). Then put the object which you wanted to measure its volume into the jar. And then take the read of water and the object again. Then subtract the total volume, the volume of water and the solid object, from the water volume. So the result is the volume of the solid object. So the volume of the object equals total volume minus water volume. We use graduated cylinder to measure the volume of liquids, the volume of irregular substances such as stone. Also we can use it to measure the volume of regular substances. Also the volume of regular objects can be calculated by using the mathematical law, such as the volume of the cube equals length times itself times itself. Also the volume of the cuboid equals length times width times height. Liquids volume are measured by liter unit, while solids are measured by cubic centimeter or cubic meter. Note that 1 liter equals 1000 cubic centimeters. Now we will talk about the length measuring tools. Small lengths are measured by using the ruler, such as the length of your pencil, the length of your book, while the long lengths are measured by using the graduated tape, such as the dimensions of your classroom. So we use graduated tape and ruler to measure the lengths of objects. The tool is the ruler itself, while the unit is the graduation unit. Also the balance is the tool, while weights are the units. Small lengths are measured in centimeter, such as the dimensions of your book. Dimensions mean the length, the width, and the height of your book. Instead of saying length, width, and height, we say dimensions. Long lengths are measured in meter, such as the dimensions of your room. The distances between cities and countries are measured in kilometer. So if we have 1 kilogram of iron and 1 kilogram of cotton, this means that both of them has the same amount of matter. But the difference between them is that the 1000 grams or particles of iron are tied together in small volume, while the 1000 grams or particles of cotton are vacuum. There are large spaces between them. So we conclude that equal masses 1 kilogram and 1 kilogram of different materials, iron and cotton, have different volumes, and vice versa. So if we have 1 kilogram of iron and 1 kilogram of cotton, this means that they are equal in mass, but different in volume. Also, equal volumes of different materials have different masses. They should differ in the mass because they are different materials.
ازاي؟
كلاكات.
نبدأ يا عم. فين الأمثلة يعني؟
كلاكات.
يلا يا عم.
كلاكات.
The human digestive system